Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Divine Duality Tarot. My name is TJ. If this is your first time, welcome to the channel. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back to hear what I have to say. So, what I do here, and this is for the week of January 30th, what I do here is quick, kind of, wow. Good wording, huh? Kind of get an idea of what's going on in your romantic life, Sagittarius, going into that week. Get the energy between you and whoever this romantic interest may be. That way you got a little bit of forewarning instead of absolutely no warning at all. So, without any further ado, what I do is I draw three. The first three will represent your energy, Sagittarius. And then these next three will represent your romantic interest, whoever that may be. And usually it's pretty cut and dry. It makes sense, on its face. But every once in a while we'll get a message that just doesn't quite, it's not enough. It's just a little too vague. If that happens, I do have a second deck here for clarification should we need it. So let's go ahead and go over what these mean first, and then we'll find out what's going on between the two of you. Leading it off is the 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. It's having your needs are met. You are where you're at, you're comfortable, you're confident. It is being emotionally stable and progressing, fulfillment. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is wealth in the physical world. That could be wealth of anything from possessions such as money, your home, your car, whatever you may own, but it can also be your health, your physique, being being confident with who you are physically, wealth in the physical world. And then you have this 6 of Cups, which is harmony and opening up. Sagittarius, this is a very interesting week for you. So, in a good week, this is one of those situations where you're going into it solid. You are a rock going into it. There's no getting you down. You are powerful. You are walking with your head high because you have that balance. You have the emotional satisfaction. You have confidence in yourself. You know who you are, Sagittarius. This week you are going into it with confidence. And it's going to be really hard for somebody to get in the way of that. Use that power to your advantage. If there's something you want to get done, this is the type of week to do it. And when I mean something to get done, I don't mean a project. I mean something with other people. Because normally your relationships with other people, and not necessarily even just your romantic interest, but in general, this is the type of energy where you can make an impression amongst people, your romantic interest included. Use that power. Sagittarius, this is rare. This is not something that comes up too terribly often. When you got it, and you know you got it, you act. So Sagittarius, let's go over your romantic interest. They're starting out with the Empress. The Empress is the mother figure of the entire set. She has radiant love. She can receive love. She can give love. She is abundance. The Empress, that energy is the divine femininity. It is somebody who has powerful feminine emotion. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Could be for the better, for the worse. This could be somebody who is easily swayed by emotions, like they receive negative emotions, and it really like they're really empathetic about it, where they feel the things that other people tell them and say to them and act toward them. It could also be somebody who's just very strong and caring and loving. Then you have this Page of Wands, which is impulsiveness. Impulsiveness, not quite making decisions based on fact, but rather want, not need, want. And then they have this Seven of Pentacles, which is slowing down in the in the physical world, slowing down. And this person is trying to regain something that they've lost. They're trying to regain some sort of energy, because it's kind of like somebody compensating. They're really putting emotions first, and it's causing impulsiveness. It's causing them, and it's active. It's not just like a subconscious impulsiveness. They're actively trying to do random things to build back up, and all it's doing is causing them to retract and slow down in the physical world. Their work may be suffering, their appearance, they may be slacking in keeping themselves presentable. Somebody who needs to maybe bathe more often, that kind of thing. So while you're coming into this with incredible power, this person's energy going into it is almost reactionary compared to yours. This person's energy may be fueled with some kind of, I don't want to say jealousy, but jealousy. You're in this incredibly powerful state, and here they are, maybe thinking that they're not up to par. Why else would somebody really be pushing the emotion, pushing and receiving love, trying to get your attention, probably doing really stupid things for attention? You know, I do that. I do everything I can to make my wife smile. Anything I can. And sometimes it means that I say some of the stupidest stuff ever. This person might be doing that kind of thing. And it's not that they're just being spontaneous. It's that they're slowing down. Something is dragging them down, and it's causing them to really lose sight of what's going on. This is a good week, Sagittarius. Make them see what they were, what they are, and what they could be. This is the week, Sagittarius, when you're the one standing over them. They're down. It's time for you, Sagittarius, to reach out your hand and help them up. This person needs a little bit of guidance. They need a little bit of direction, because right now they're all over the place. They're erratic. They're having trouble making decisions, and they're being very, I don't want to say emotional, but I do want to say emotional. You have to be careful, because they are in a very receptive state. So don't be impulsive, but I don't think that'll be a problem for you. This is an insanely powerful week for you, Sagittarius. So make the most of it. Get things where you need them to be, and you'll end this week on a really good note, because that energy you got going into it, I'm serious, I cannot stress it enough. It is powerful. It is insane. It is insane. There ain't nobody getting in your way. I feel bad for anybody that tries to. It's not gonna end well. It's really not. It'll end well for you, but not for them. So, Sagittarius, get your boxing gloves on. Get ready for it. It's gonna be awesome. As long as you work with them, don't let them drag you down. But get your boxing gloves on. Prepare for a good week. Come out swinging. You got this. And with that, Sagittarius, I really do appreciate you sticking through the video, listening to what I have to say with the messaging here. And with that, I'm kind of jealous. You going into this week with this kind of power. Maybe I'm that person. I mean, man. Well, with that, Sagittarius, I will see you next week.